This is going to be a love reading for the collective. The download I heard today was shh, download in secret, manifest in secret. When it comes to your love life and you're brought to this video, this may resonate with you today. This may resonate with you tomorrow. You may not be able to receive this message today. You may be able to receive it another time when you're ready for it, but the seed is planted. It's my job to plant the seed, and it's life's job to water it. It's your co-creating universe's job to water the seed. Okay. So I heard someone say this and I was like, wow, no wonder I have been released to give love readings this year, because I used to always say I don't do love readings. I'm not comfortable with love readings. I don't feel like love really resonates with me. Okay. I don't feel like, I never felt aligned with it. But for some reason this year I've been given permission by Spirit, and not just given permission because it's not like I'm asking for it. I've been released to give love readings for the whole year of 2022. And I think the reason for that is because of what I just heard. I got confirmation. I always need confirmation from Spirit because, I want to be sure that I am not giving misleading information, right? And so some cards came out, so we'll see what that's about. But I heard someone say that 6 is the number of Venus, and Venus is, love. The house of love governs love and things like that. And so I'm like, oh, okay, so that's confirmation. And so I've been getting a lot of messages and downloads when it comes to love and manifesting love with self-love. And Spirit's like, shh. And not only does shh means be quiet and manifest your love life in secret. Don't go around telling people, because you bringing in energies. People give all sorts of evil eye when you talk about love, and you don't realize they're doing it. Energetically they're doing it. A lot of times they don't even realize they're doing it by not being happy for you, or by thinking in their mind or feeling with their energy that you're not ready for it, or whatever the case may be. But love is seems to be the big thing for this year. Connecting with your divine partner seems to be for the highest and greatest good of those who are or have been awakened this year. So if you have been awakened and you've come out of being only concerned with human things and you're more concerned about your purpose, then that is how you are manifesting love into your life. Not by chasing after it, but being still and being found is what Spirit is saying to me. So every seed that you're manifesting and cultivating, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, he has planted seed and he's starting to see how the seeds that he has planted is growing, and he's giving thanks for them seeds. He's cultivating them seeds. He's giving love energy to those seeds. And so whatever it is that you are working on, okay, as those things prosper, do know that you are aligning yourself with your divine partner, okay, energetically. And so this message is not only for singles, but this message is for those who are in relationships with people that they don't know yet if that's the one for them. Spirit is like, shh. The bottom line is that you're manifesting your divine partner. your partner that aligns with your purpose, the partner that you are aligning with their purpose. And so, if for some of you that may mean, and it's not meant for you to know right now, it really is not. So if you go using spirits and energies that help you peek into the future and tell you whether you're going to be with that person or not, or whether it's going to be a new person, or whether it's going to be an old person, spirit is like, it is not time for you to notice that yet. You're not relaxed. You're not aligned with your divine partner if you're worried about who, what, where, and why, how. You those are human concerns. You have not become aware yet. You have not awakened yet. You have not aligned yourself or put yourself on the path of awareness yet. Okay? You're getting there, but you're not quite there yet. If you are wondering how in the world this is going to happen and who is it going to be, and I hope it's not this person because they get on my nerves and things like that, spirit is like, just tend to your purpose. Keep planting those seeds. And what spirit is saying to me too is that you have got to, we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so whether you're single or not single, you have to start pouring into yourself as if you are single, and being present in that and being content with that and being comfortable and happy with yourself, satisfying yourself emotionally, satisfying yourself spiritually, satisfying yourself just by, training yourself to be comfortable keeping company with yourself. Because if you are not happy with keeping company with yourself, then you're not going to be, no one else is going to be happy keeping company with you. Okay, and I'm feeling like I got to touch on abusive situations. What Spirit is also saying is that those of you that think that you're not worthy, um, Spirit is saying that as long as you are putting up with certain things in your relationships, whether it be with a significant other or not, as long as you're putting up with certain things that you're not worthy, that you shouldn't be putting up with, that you shouldn't be putting up with, then you're right. You're not worthy of anything better because you're not requiring anything better from your relationships in order to receive something better. You can't look at somebody and say, please treat me better than I treat myself. Okay, and so I know everyone's tired of hearing self-love this and self-love that, but self-love is really what's aligning you with your divine partner. Self-love is really what's aligning your relationships uh, with purpose, with why you're here. You're going to start, self-love is going to start opening up awareness and clarity when it comes to what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be doing, what seeds to plant. And if you don't know what seeds to plant, and you don't have clarity, you don't have that yes in your chest, and don't make a move until you do. Shh, relax, be easy. Okay, rest. And because you're going to need as much rest as you're gonna need a lot of rest right now in order for you to gain the strength that you need in order to continue to fulfill your purpose. Okay, because once someone new comes into your life, or a new purpose comes about, a relationship that you're already in, you're going to be put to work. And so, if right now you're not getting any clarity, any revelation on what you should be doing, the only thing you should be doing is being still, and waiting for instruction. And while you're being still, you're being healed. While you're being stilled, you're being charged for your purpose and for your divine partner, because that partner is only being brought into your life to fulfill your purpose and theirs. Okay. And so it's a reciprocity thing. We have the Six of Pentacles. Is a reciprocity. It's a Yani. Spirit is saying, me today, you tomorrow. Let me do what I have to do with you right now, and I got you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? And so also I have the Ten of Wands, which represents burden, right? And so that's just saying, Spirit is like, do not burden yourself. If you are dealing with someone that makes you feel burdened, then that is what you deserve, because that is, as long as you are dealing with it, that's what you deserve. And that's the only reason why you deserve. Once you start deciding for yourself that you deserve better, then you're going to move out of those relationships that are giving you so much burden. Okay, you see how she's traveling with all this burden because she doesn't want to let a lot of this stuff go. Spirit is saying cleansing and clearing. If you are beginning to cleanse and clear and drop these bags and walk freely, doing what lights you up, doing what makes you happy, doing what fulfills you and your heart's desire, okay? That is how you are aligning yourself with your divine partner, okay? With your love. Okay, so I'm learning myself from this reading. And so that's the message for the collective. And I felt like what I wanted to do today was to shuffle and have whoever's watching just ask the question right now. Take a deep breath and ask a question right now. All right, think about your question, or what you've been talking to Spirit about. Think about your heart's desire. Okay. And sometimes we're asking the wrong questions. We're asking the who, the what, the when, and the why. When is it coming? La 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 la. You got to think about those moon phases. You got to think about those moon phases, and how things can change based on your free will. Things can change based on a decision that you make. And so you can get a reading that says, oh, you're going to meet your divine partner tomorrow, today, right? And then tomorrow you might get a different reading because you decided to take on a burden that's not yours. Okay. So that's just for an example. So I have wedding. The situation involves marriage. And so I don't know if you got a chance to ask a question or whatever, or if this is just for the collective. But when this card came out, the download message that I'm getting from Spirit, from our divine army, is that what we are lining ourselves with is a forever relationship. Okay, wedding and marriage, celebration is what I'm getting. And so some people marriage certificate is very important to them, and some people is not. But somebody in a relationship, that's somebody that's already in a relationship, for them this means that it's your relationship is about to go to the next level, because you are practicing self-love. You're aligning yourself, okay, with that next level relationship. You're energetically aligning yourself by taking care of yourself, by pouring into yourself, by creating healthy boundaries, okay, and sticking to those boundaries when it comes to whoever it is. Seems to be abusive in a form of neglect. Okay, if you feel neglected in a relationship, it's time for you to start either receiving what you deserve out of that relationship, or taking that walk, or allowing yourself to mirror that person. Meaning, if they neglect you, you neglect them in the same way that they're neglecting you. Don't do more for them every time they neglect you, because that's just encouraging them to neglect you more, because they're like, oh, every time I neglect her, she's doing something to gain my approval. So it's not like they're talking to themselves like that. But that's just how, that's what you align yourself with. So that's how the person starts reacting to you when you're trying to seek their approval, when you're trying to do something for that person in order to get them to notice you and stop ghosting you. And you just feel like you gotta dim your light in some type of way, or cook for them more, or shut up when they tell you to shut up, or and spirit is like, you are aligning yourself with that next level in the relationship that you're already in, when you start loving yourself and building boundaries. Okay, so I was getting ready to repeat, so let me just stop. Okay. And so this is for people who are already in relationships that they're not seeing any commitment. They're getting ghosted, and then, Jack in the Box pops back up whenever they want to, and things like that. Spirit is like, you're aligning yourself with a relationship that is going to be of commitment. Okay. Now, what I'm also getting is divine partner. And so you're aligning yourself by practicing self love, okay, and doing what lights you up, and planting seeds that have nothing to do with trying to get somebody to love you, but planting seeds that is beneficial towards you and your purpose, as you are able to, as you get the clarity, even if it means resting. Resting is a way that we plant ourselves as seeds, okay? And so if you get no clarity, you just sit back, chill, and relax, take your bath, do whatever lights you up, do whatever makes you feel good. And you're aligning yourself with this kind of relationship. And for a lot of you, it's going to be with the person that you don't think, your relationship has any hope at all. And for some of you, it's going to be a different person. But for the most part, I feel like if you're in a relationship, it's that person. Okay, but spirit doesn't want you to know this for sure, because you're gonna interrupt the process by knowing, certain details. So don't involve yourself with nosy spirits that's going to reveal these details. Okay. And so, like, I don't want to put down the whole psychic thing, because that's what I'm doing, but the correct way a psychic or a medium is supposed to prophesy to you is to tell you what spirit wants you and needs you to know for your highest and greatest good, to help you align with your purpose. And right now, what you need to know is shh, relax, don't be so anxious, okay, about the details, because knowing the details is going to take you off course. All right. So I have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. And so I'm getting a message that somebody is so focused on a committed relationship with that person, or wanting your relationship with someone to go to the next level, because of your religious upbringing, and what it's doing is bringing you out of alignment. Okay, so if marriage is a if wedding and marriage and commitment is important to you, your first step is to have a healthy boundary when it comes to that. But don't allow your belief system to cause you to, strangle someone into submission when it comes to this. If that is not their mindset, be their friend, love them, okay? Appreciate them for who they are, and don't judge them to your according to what you think is the right thing to do. Respect their belief systems the same way you want them to respect yours. Okay? And so You don't have to be like, oh, I'm leaving you because you don't want to marry me type of energy. You don't want to be in that type of energy because you don't know how that person is going to feel about you. You don't know what type of step that they're going to want to take if you just be yourself, but love them for being themselves also. Honor them for being truthful and honest and transparent with you and not telling you what you want to hear, not telling you what you want to hear before they are actually in alignment with that type of energy. Okay, because they need to be worked on, and honor them for their ability to move out of the way so that someone who does have the same belief system as you is not blocked by them. So it's like, yeah, just honor the person. Don't try to force things to happen. Shh, calm down, relax, okay? And keep doing what you got to do. Keep planting them seeds and trust that you're going to get the reciprocity that you need if you basically just keep planting them seeds. You're going to reap a harvest from planting those seeds. Okay? You are going to reap a harvest, and take care of the harvest that you already have. And don't worry about people that don't have the same religious background as you. Don't worry about people, because you would be surprised in what other areas that person has purpose in your life. You'll be surprised who influences who when it comes to the awakening process, when it comes to evolution, when it comes to evolving as a purpose, as a person, and in your purpose. And I almost don't want to say this because I don't want to, I don't want anyone to mistake this as offense, but a lot of us are so stuck on religious beliefs that we don't allow ourselves to grow enough to receive the wisdom that we ask God for. We ask God for an increase in wisdom. And sometimes that increase of wisdom is going to take you out of religion and bring you into a spirituality that brings you closer to God, which brings you closer to your heart's desire, which brings you closer to yourself as part God energy. Okay, and then brings you closer to other people, teaching you how to love people unconditionally and not based on their religious beliefs or things like that. And so this is a lesson that I feel like I really need to continue to pay attention to, because this is something that I'm working on. It's been very hard for me when it comes to relationships because of how I felt about connecting with people that I have something in common with when it comes to our belief system. If you don't believe what I believe, then we ain't got nothing in common. And Spirit is like, look for the things that you do have in common, and you will help each other grow and evolve and balance each other out. You don't have to look at it in such a negative way. Yeah, there's a scripture that says bad character corrupts good character. I think it says something like that. But bad company corrupts good character. There we go. Bad company, thank you, Spirit. Bad company corrupts good character. And so you have to discern, are you being judgmental based on where you're at and where they at and missing out on something? Or is this person really bad company, corrupting your good character? Or are they the wisdom the wisdom in human form? Are they assigned to bring the wisdom that you asked for when you asked God to increase your knowledge and to increase your wisdom, right? So I hope I makes sense, because spirit be talking to me and I just be like trying to communicate it in a way that makes sense and cannot be confused as offense. But if you offended anyway, then hey, what can I say? I tried, right? So mirroring each other, self-image, okay? Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection, okay? And so a lot of times we are, oh, Spirit is saying, okay, examine yourself right now. Examine your relationships. Now, if you are in an abusive relationship or in a relationship where you feel like you're being neglected, you have to say, how am I neglecting myself? Because each relationship that we are in is mirroring how we feel about ourselves and how we treat ourselves. Okay? So it goes back to self love. Just shh, don't worry about that. Continue to self love. Okay, now it's nothing wrong with doing your love spells. There's nothing wrong with thinking about your partner. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's going to happen anyway. That's our makeup. Okay, we all desire to have a relationship with someone that we're compatible with, someone to love, and someone who loves us back equally, right? But equal does not mean you take away that person's individuality, right? And so, Spirit just wants you to know that you are aligning yourself as long as you can think about those things and not attach yourself so emotionally to it, but still continue to stay focused on self love, planting those seeds, and doing what you have to do to light yourself up, to heal yourself, to love yourself, to fulfill yourself, and to fulfill your purpose. Okay? So I think that's it. That's the message. Pick up these pearls and rock them, beloved. Peace.